Hi, all. For me, it's been a pretty good week. The conference call we held on Wednesday was well attended and the response incredible. What it did is begin to open up communication between people because it spilled over into the Facebook secret group, and the communication there has really been helpful based upon the feedback that I've received. What I'd like to continue talking about today is the child self and how it impacts on us in weight loss. The first thing I'd like to point out is a statement that you cannot remember the last time you saw an adult having fun, and that adult having fun was not acting as though they were a child. Adults have no ability to have fun. It's the child that lives within us that has responsibility for bringing joy and fun into our life. How does it impact? Let's go step by step. You and I, as adults, could live without that child. All the joy and fun would go out of our lives, but we would continue to exist. It might be pretty dry, but without the child, it would be irrelevant. Now, that child that lives within us is truly a child, and it has one responsibility only: to bring joy and fun into our lives. When we're angry, when we're frustrated, when we're annoyed, when we're bothered, when we're fearful, when we have negative emotions, the child cries because our negative emotions prohibit it or prevent it from doing its job. And it cries, "I want." What does it want? It wants anything that will make us feel happy. Problem: the child is real, and that child is us, and the child is only a child. Therefore, it has no understanding of consequences. It wants its job done. It wants its job done immediately, and it will not wait. Here's the problem. Many of us have issues with children, especially the child who lives within us, because of our own issues in growing up and being children. Children need to be loved. But a child out of control is a child in trouble and a child that's going to cause trouble. What do we need to do? We need to love that child and to set limits with that child, but loving limits, not punishing limits. Because a child that is loved feels safe and secure. Look at kindergarten and first grade. Look at the structure involved in such settings. Think of the child at 10:05 in the morning says to the substitute teacher, "Mrs. So-and-so, it's time for our orange juice." Their safety and security makes them functional and teaches them how to live in society and to be able to function more functionally. Now, where do we go from here? I want you to realize that the difficulty we're having with setting our own limits has to do with the fact that we have not communicated with our inner child. these meetings that we have on the phone are opening the door. You communicating with each other by email and responding to what's going on is a beginning. I want us to go from here and remember, when the child is part of the process, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5 pounds a week is not unusual. We'll do more soon. Take care.